Welcome to this short visualization of spending time at the ocean on the beach. Just sit back, relax, close your eyes, take deep breaths, relax your shoulders, your arms, your hands. We just arrived at the parking lot. There are tropical plants all around, palm trees overhead, huge, dry-looking leaves that are reddish and brownish with the green, and they rustle and sound almost like they're rattling in the breeze. We grab our beach gear, our bags with towels, water bottles, electrolytes, snacks, and whatever else we want. Sunscreen, sunglasses. I put a hat on my head. And we lock up the car and head for the shore. Up and over a few steps, we see the ocean. And we were already smelling it, that amazing scent of salt in the air and a little briny smell mixed in. Maybe some seaweed, maybe some barnacles. It just smells wonderful. Taking deep breaths of this fresh ocean air blowing off the Atlantic Ocean straight to us. We feel the moisture in the air and it just feels so good in our lungs. When we get down to the sand, we kick off our sandals and put them in our bags. It's too hard to walk with them in this soft sand, and we sink in over the tops of our feet in some places, and it feels so warm. The sun has been warming this for part of the morning. There are some shells here, but we're going to go up to the fresh shells that have blown in with the waves overnight. There's hardly anyone on the beach today. It's just a peaceful place for us. There are a few people taking their morning walks along the firm, damp sand. But otherwise, we get to choose our spot to settle. So we work our way up to the ocean and then start walking down to the left. Once we get to the firm sand on the shore, I just start running. It feels so good. The hard, wet sand giving way slightly underfoot. The waves occasionally come up and splash under my toes. I feel the wind blowing my hair out of my face, and I take deeper and deeper breaths. My beach bag is banging away on my shoulder and hip, and it just feels so strong and so full of life and joy. When I slow down, I'm taking deep, wonderful breaths, filling my muscles with this oxygen. Then I look around and there are some beautiful views here of rocks pushing their way out into the waves and splashing waves coming up against them. There are shorebirds scooting all along the shore, back and forth, running up to peck in the sand just uncovered by a receding wave, and then running back toward the shore away from the next wave. It's amazing how rarely they have to use their wings to get away from too deep of water. I sit down on my towel on the dry sand, very near the wet, and I just watch the birds. it looks like that one is the bravest. I pointed out, and we laugh together as we see how that little bird almost gets swamped. But he doesn't. He knows how far he can go and how long he can stay there. I hear a motorboat, and I look up, and there is one, probably a fishing boat, going by quite a ways out. And then I hear an airplane overhead and go looking through the sky. Actually, it's a helicopter, and they must be scanning the shore, making sure that it's safe for swimmers. Oh, as I'm looking up, I see pelicans in the sky. They are so graceful in the sky, even though they look like such clumsy, clownish birds. Oh, there one is diving straight down into the water. What an hilarious splash it makes. And then it bounces back up and jerks its big long neck and its bulging beak to swallow a fish. Good catch, sir. We reach for our apples and think this fresh air is already making us hungry. So, time for a snack. I crunch into my apple and feel the skin give way with a jerk. And then the sweet, tart, crisp feel and taste. It's so moist. It just pops in my mouth with so much liquid and flavor. I smile as I chew and chew. And then I swallow and take a sip of my water. I love this water bottle. I have put my favorite sticker on it that says, "Those who look to him are radiant." And that is from Psalm 34. This sticker has a beautiful yellow begonia painted on it, watercolored by my sister. And thinking of that reminds me of a favorite verse in Psalm 33 that says, "The earth is full of the steadfast love of the Lord." And as I look around, I see it everywhere. I see God's steadfast love in the rhythm of the tides in the ocean, always predictable the way he made them. I see his steadfast love in the sunshine beating down on me and taking the chill off the wind, so I feel so good. I know his steadfast love is in this wind, bringing the fresh, clean air straight to my lungs. His steadfast love is smiling on me in the cute birds that make me so happy to watch. His steadfast love is just warming me in friendship and companionship here on the beach. I feel like his steadfast love, unchanging, is a big hug for me today. Thank you for joining me for this visualization. I pray that you will feel the steadfast love of the Lord for you today. Find more relaxing visualizations to calm the stress response and reset the nervous system on my channel, Brain Rewiring for Life.